What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Dupre, and I'm back with another video. So I promised y'all I'd decorate my hair and talking shit, and then I said it was gonna be taking down my hair and talking shit, and that's what we're doing today. And it might just be a cutting my hair to this length and liking it and then no longer doing it and talking shit video. Either way, things are happening to my hair and I'm talking about my life while it's happening, and we call this a good multitasking situation. So I have my handy dandy scissors, I have my handy dandy hair. I've had this hair in for about 3 weeks. And it's time to take it out and wash. When I started this, I had just dyed my hair and my roots have grown and things are getting loose and it's looking a little ratchet, and I'm ready to let my scalp touch water and feel it and love it. And so we're going to get into it and we're going to talk about what's going on. So let's just start cutting. I'm going to cut them to about here first. See if I want to keep them, and if I don't, then I'm going to cut them to like here, and we'll just do that. So anyways, I took my cat to the vet today. So my vet closed. The closest one to me is in Maryville, and they like closed. It says temporarily closed, but they sent me something in the mail. Hang on, let me get my trash can. They sent something in the mail. Also, if you want to know how I did this look, if it's up already, I'll link it down below. I did a almost full face of first impressions, so it'll be up down below. But anyways, so I took them to the vet and they said they only had drop-offs available. I thought it was because you weren't allowed in the building, but no. You are allowed in the Banfield area, I think. They just didn't have any openings. So I had to drop my cat off a couple hours ago. And the vet just called me when I was in the middle of filming this video and told me that my cat has an ear infection, that I took him in there because it was time for his checkup. I think these are like right-handed scissors, which is annoying because I'm left-handed. I took him in there. You guys can't even see me. So I took him in there because it was time for his checkup, but he had some scabs going on the side of his mouth for a couple months now. And when I asked my vet about it, she was like, yeah, it'll clear up. Made it seem like it was no big deal. And I was like, okay, cool. And it got worse. So he started getting scab. It started growing. So I took him in there. I said it's time for his checkup, and also, you know, I explained to them his mouth situation, and how I wanted that to get checked out. So dropped him off. She said between 11 and 1. It's currently 12:18 now. I get a call around 12 o'clock. The vet finally saw him, which I hate dropping him off. I hate him thinking that like I left him somewhere. It makes me feel bad. But anyways, they say that he has an infection in his ear. And that they're gonna try to put him on some like probiotics or something and give him a shot, and like basically it was gonna be like $300 because they wanted to test his liver and kidney, because apparently my cat's on Flemazole. I don't know. It's something for cats when they have hyperthyroidism, which is what my cat has. I give him a pill twice a day. Every 12 hours I have to give him this pill. By the way, if you guys have any animals that are on medication like mine is, check on Chewy, because I was paying $30 a month for his medication and now I only pay $15 for the exact same thing, the exact same dose, the exact same pills, literally look the exact same and the exact same packaging. So from Chewy. So if you guys have any animals that are on medication, check them out. You can do an auto ship and you don't even have to worry about, sometimes I'm like, dang, I have to go to the vet and get these pills or whatever, but it just comes automatically and I don't have to worry about it, which is super cool. So anyways, back to the story. So it's like $150 for these tests for his liver, which they want to get done every 6 months. And I was like, no, I can't do that. But I did everything else. So it's like $120. And I swear, every time I take my cat to the vet, it ends up being some money. Like, I already know it's going to end up being some money. All right, how do we feel about this? Do we like this? Of course, my battery's going to die. I'm just going to talk until my battery ends up like not dying or whatever. And I don't know if I want to keep this or not. How do you feel about it? It was cute over here, and then over here it got a little crazy. I'm just going to cut them shorter now. So that happened to me today. And now let's talk about how I keep saying I was working 3 jobs and now I'm working 2 jobs. So as you guys know, I work at Ulta. That was my second job. Before I was working there, and during the time I was working there, I was working at a t-shirt printing company that's really close to my house. This is the first job I got when I came out here. And I ended up getting another job that paid me more money, that gave me benefits, that was still really close to the house. And how the timing worked out, I was able to still work. I'm just going to talk until my battery dies, and then I'll come back with my hair all the way done or whatever. So I was working from my first job at the t-shirt printing shop from like, I think it was like 8 to 1 or 9 to 1 or something. And then I would work 4 to midnight at my other job. That's like an office job, so I'm sitting down, so I wasn't worried about like, you know, all that working on my feet thing. And then on the weekends, I was working at Ulta. So I got sick and took a week off of work from our t-shirt printing company. Now, by the way, let me tell you guys, when I got this other job at this clerical job, we'll call it, I told him about it and said I can do part-time until they find somebody. And then he was telling me part-time isn't going to work. Let him know if I'm going to stay there or not. I said, no, I'm not going to stay there. I get benefits there. I get an extra $1 an hour I make over there. And after all this stuff happened, we had one girl leave because she was pregnant. We had another girl leave because she found another job. And so he asked me to stay. He was like, part-time will work. Whatever you don't get done, I'll do. It's a very ma and pop, you know, there's only like 6 employees that work there. So they're like a new company. They're like a baby company. So I said, okay. Well, I was sick for a week. I told him I was sick. I kept him updated. He never said anything to me. He never responded to me. And then I was supposed to go back to work on a Monday. I get a text Friday at like the nighttime saying they found somebody to replace me and that I don't need to worry about coming in. Now, my whole thing was they were supposed to find somebody. I was going to train them the right way because I was not trained the right way. You know, and it was going to be amicable. And then during the summertime, if they needed extra help, I was going to come for extra hours because they're really more busy in the summertime because people are buying more t-shirts during the summertime, I imagine. So I just felt like the whole thing was iffy. I didn't like that because it was like his wife had messaged me, and now I thought that he was the owner of the company, right? Not his wife. Because every time I asked his wife anything when I first started working there, well, I knew like they kind of owned it together, but I thought he ran things because it was always ask him. She never had the answers. If I wanted to leave early, if he wasn't there, I had to call and ask him, you know, if I asked her. So in my head, I'm thinking, okay, well then he must be the one that's like they probably make decisions together, obviously, but he's probably the one that like gives the last call. So I texted his wife and I was like, you know what? I don't really like how that went down. I don't want to come back. You know, nothing was communicated to me. You just up and replaced me and blah, blah, blah. So she must have told him about it. And then he sends a group text including me and her in it. And me and her were cool. Like, we talk about makeup. We have Jeffree Star in common. We're both like, when the drops happen, buying stuff together. She's given me some makeup before. Even her husband has given me something before. So look at how dirty. Look at all that dirt. Ugh. So I'm like, you know, if you still want to text me and we talk about makeup, that's fine. Like, I like you as a person. But first of all, their business, it's a severe lack of communication there. I'll tell you that right now. So she texts him. He sends this extra long essay talking about how he's been super busy and he's sorry about the radio silence and that he couldn't afford to have somebody off. I'm the only person who does that job for a week or whatever. So instead of communicating that to me where I could have, I don't know, maybe sucked it up and came to work, you just decide that you're just going to replace me. That was the part that I just feel like was iffy. So whatever. I came and got my stuff and left. So now I'm working 2 jobs, which really just 1 job because I'm considered an essential worker at what I do because I do data entry for trucks, and some of the trucks we ship out the parts to fix the trucks that bring like produce. They deliver the produce. So therefore that makes my job an essential job. So I've still been working, which I guess I could have made more money not working. They're giving like an extra $600 for unemployment to some people. But Ulta is closed. Ulta has been closed. They are paying us for if you're a part-time, which is what I am. So I'm getting paid for like 15 hours, which is fine because I normally work an average of 15 hours every 2 weeks nowadays anyways, because they're giving me like 4-hour shifts here and 8-hour shift there. And I'm only working 2 days a week. Sometimes 1 day a week because I'll give a shift away if I want to go do something. So I'm not complaining about that. I just thought that whole thing was super iffy. And also, I'm going to be dyeing my hair soon. I did buy Arctic Fox Ritual. I'm waiting for it to come in the mail. Everything's delayed. All the shipping things are delayed nowadays because of what's going on. So I don't know when I get it. But when I get it, I'm going to be going darker. I think. I'm still wrestling with the idea. Maybe I'll just do the tips because I kind of want to go yellow, but now I don't want to go yellow, so I don't know how I'm going to live my life. But anyways, so what was going on is I was gone from here because I was working 3 jobs. So I was working one job until like 1 o'clock, coming home, working another job at 4, and I would come home and then maybe take like a little nap or something because I'm working, I get off at midnight, get home around 12:30, and then I get up from my other job at like 8 o'clock and go there. So I was very tired. I didn't have a lot of time to do anything. So that's why I had been gone. But now we're back and we're better than ever. And I still have some stuff for the 400 subscriber giveaway. Once you guys get me there, we just need 20 more people. So share these videos. You could get entered to win some makeup and some other things that's super dope. But yeah, having an elderly cat, man, it's a lot. Like, having an animal in general is a lot. You can't just get an animal on a whim because you feel like it, which is what I did with my rabbits and my cat. I just felt like it and got them. It comes with, it's a bill, you know. I probably spend at least $100 a month, if not more, on rabbit hay, on bedding, on rabbit pellets, on vegetables for my rabbit. My cat is a really picky eater. He eats dry food and wet food, and I give him Rachael Ray because you have to look at the ingredients, especially when you have an elderly animal. And then I give him treats that have vitamin-enriched things on them. You know, you have to think about litter, how litter costs, you know, like all of these things cost money. Not to mention I pay $45 a month for his vet because he's on the premium plan or the highest plan you can get because he's of his health issues. And then every time you go to the vet, what they want to get done to the cat isn't covered under your plan. So it's like, you have to, when you get an animal, no matter what it is, even if it's a hamster, you have to set aside some money and you have to be able to take care of them, you know? I'm lucky enough with my rabbits where I can get vegetables for me and them. Like right now I have a big bag of lettuce because I'm eating salads and also they're eating salads. So we kind of share. It took Cicely a really long time to get around to liking me. I've had these rabbits for like, what, 2 years now? And she just now started letting me pet her. So that's saying Sam has been dope. He's been cool since day one. Cicely took her a little bit longer, but we're bonding and I'm appreciative of it. And I am planning on moving soon and we'll be able to get back to like the background I had before and I'll be able to film a lot more. I just don't like filming in the house when I'm talking to the camera when I know there's other people in the house. It like makes me feel awkward, and that's why sometimes in some of my videos, if I am filming and somebody's on the same floor as me, you kind of hear me talking in a lower voice. I don't know why it makes me feel awkward and weird when somebody watches my videos and I'm in the room, or when I feel like they can hear me. That's just like a me thing, you know? That's just like a me problem that I have to work on. But I did get that check, that government check, and I saved it in my savings account. So as soon as I find a place, at least I'll have like, that'll probably be like the first month's rent or something, and I'll have to pay for like the deposit. I know with my cat, it's like a $300 fee, and sometimes they'll charge an extra $30 or $40 a month for having pets. Do you hear Sam? You've been sneezing lately. I think he's allergic to the hay I got him. So we've been switching out the other hay, but there's still remnants. Do you hear him? You okay, babe? The sneezing fit he's having. Now I looked this up. I looked it up online about sneezing, and they told me not to worry about it or take him to a professional unless his mucus or whatever is coming up yellow, white, or green, I think. And nothing's coming up, so I try not to worry about it. But like, what the fuck is going on with my animal, bro? I don't know. But anyways, I am thinking about when I move though of getting a kitten. I want Chase to have him a little friend. I did get him another cat named Chastity. I got her from the same place I got him, but they did not get along. I went to see my parents for a weekend once, and when I came back, Chase had this big old pus in his ear. I had to take him to the vet. This was before I had insurance on him, and I had to pay like $120 for him to get an antibiotic shot. And I think it's from them fighting each other. So yeah. But anyways, back to this vet thing. God. I'm gonna be acting like another vet again because I have to put a powder in his food. And then they're giving him a shot, and they're gonna check his levels now because my vet started him off on a lower dose. Anyways, like I was saying, sorry my car got full. So they want to check his levels, so he might be on a different dose. He's really been good though. When I first came out here, he was looking a little straggly. He was not the best. I like to joke around and say he was on the verge of death, but it's not really that. That's not really funny, but he was not the best. And turns out what I was giving him was wrong. So we fixed that. He's gained some weight. He's feeling a lot better now. He was a little dehydrated, she said, so I had to go get, cats like to drink from moving water a lot. So, ow, Jesus Christ. I had to go, get a like water fountain, like a moving water fountain. That was like $40. So he's been drinking a lot more water. So she said he's not dehydrated anymore. And now they're saying he's got something going on with his eye that's not cataracts, but it's similar to cataracts, where he's getting like a glaze over his eye, and it doesn't affect his vision unless it's at nighttime. So to leave a night light on if he's active during the night, which he's really not. He's really in the room with me during the nighttime, and there's enough light in there from my TV. Even when it's off, I have a Roku TV, and there's like a light under the TV, so he should be fine, like with being able to see and everything like that. But it's like, it worries me. I think he's 14. When I got him, okay, his birthday just passed. It was in March 6th, I think I want to say. And I don't know if he turned 14 or 15. I think he turned 14, because when I got him, I can't remember. See, now I can't remember if I got him, was he 12 or 13? That's the only thing. So either way, he's up there, okay? He's an elderly cat. He's an old man, but cats can live to be, you know, in their 20s, 28 or whatever. And I know that he has health issues, and I'm trying to do the best I can to make sure that he stays around for a long time because I love him so much. He's the first cat that I, you know, like I've had cats in the past, like my family, like my mom's had cats. We grew up with a lot of animals. I've had cats, I've had a rabbit, I've had hamsters, we've had a dog. I probably got my first start of love of animals from my mom. She worked with like companies, and we would foster cats, so I learned not to get too attached to them, which is great because you can't house every single cat. You can't save every single cat. You're gonna be a crazy cat lady. You're gonna end up hoarding. You're gonna end up neglecting animals. And animals is my passion. I went to school for animal science. So like mistreating animals, even if it's on accident, even if it's just neglect or you can't afford it, I just don't get any animals in. You know what I mean? Like, I'm doing the best I can. I'm setting up a savings account so he can get his teeth pulled next. Alright, so my camera died as expected. I was just talking about my cat and how it's a lot. So I don't know where we left off at, but I am just giving myself, just trimming little sections here and there. I kind of did the front already. But as you can see, my hair is still very pink because I haven't washed it at all. I'm so ready to wash it. I'm gonna go get my cat, get some Mexican food because there's a restaurant out there that I love so much. Eat, and then take all this off even though I just put it on. And I'm gonna take the longest shower ever, and I think I'm gonna do a hair mask and we're gonna do all of that. But right now I'm just trimming it because when I lifted my hair, I normally give myself a trim after I do that, but I did not, because if you guys don't know this, if you guys don't wear a lot of projectile styles, if you trim your hair, like see for instance how I trimmed this one and you see how really blunt it is, if I go to braid it, because we're not using rubber bands or anything to hold the hair, it will kind of chop off and it won't blend, and then it'll just be like a frizzy and it will all come unraveled. So I don't like to trim my hair personally right before getting a protective style. I like to trim when I take the protective style out, and then you have these little sections and you can just trim each little section on your own, because I did get some bleach places where I did not want to get bleach. And because I wear my hair curly and I never wear it straight, I don't worry about it looking choppy or anything, because I will basically never really wear my hair straight. I probably got my hair straightened 2 times in the 3 years I've been natural. I mean, I blow dry it out sometimes just for like hair purposes, just for like doing my hair, but like as far as straightening goes, I haven't straightened my hair in a very long time. This is how long my hair is right now. I'm somebody who gets a little scissor happy, I'm not gonna lie. I don't mind trimming my hair, and because I color it a lot, I trim it a lot more, which is why I was thinking about going darker and not doing my roots as much and not coloring my hair as much, to kind of let it grow out, because I seem to always have, this is like how long my hair was before. That's the end of this video. I don't know what I was trying to, what is this? What are you doing? That's the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching and listening to me talk a whole slew of shit. This is one of my favorite videos to film. We don't get to film it that much because I'm normally decorating my hair, but today we took it down, so something a little bit different. I might do like a dyeing my hair and talking shit when I get my hair dyed, because I really like to talk smack. Like, it's who I am. I'm a smack talker at heart. I've been like that since day one, and I appreciate you guys taking the time out of your day to listen to me and care about the issues that I'm going through. I thought I would talk about something a little bit more personal versus what's going on out there, because I mean, you know, yeah. So anyways, like I said before, if you want to know how I did this makeup and everything, if it's already up, it'll be linked down below, but this is probably gonna be up first because this is an easier video for me to edit. I hope the length wasn't too bad. Since my camera died, it kind of cut me off. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.